Hello, my lovely Aquarians. Welcome to your March 2019 reading. This is a general reading for you, Aquarius. This is for Aquarius Sun, Rising and Moon sign. Also listen to your rising sign and moon sign. Some months they will resonate more for you than your sun sign will. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, follow the link below to my website, and you can book a private reading from there. So let's have a look at what's in store for you. Firstly, I want to say to you that on meditating on my lovely Aquarian subscribers, I got very much that there's a real scattering of energy around you in March. It feels really scattered. It feels really busy. It feels like so much to do. Your energy is spread everywhere. It's spread thin, and it's about being mindful. Just be careful of small accidents. And when you're doing something, you're not thinking you're trying to do a lot of things and balance a lot of things. You can be a little bit hasty and not really think things through. So I don't feel like there's big accidents, but a little cut or stub your foot or doing things like that. It's just, and I'm even speaking really fast because that's the energy that they're showing me here. There just seems to be a lot happening. It's like I want to stop and take a deep breath. Just hold on. Just let's stop everything. Let's take a deep breath. That's how I'm feeling. That's how I feel the energy is going to be around you in March. There is a lot of busyness around you. You are going to be working. There's a lot of work coming in. For some of you, it's working overtime. It's working overtime. If you've got your own business, it's burning the midnight oil, but it does reap its rewards. You do get benefits from that. You do get financial gains if you're doing overtime. If it's your own business, you're investing into your own business, which increases because the workload's there. It's there. If you don't work, if you're at home, you're really busy in the home front. I feel like, and if you are busy at work, you're also going to be very busy in the home front. If you've got children, they're going to be really busy. I just feel a lot of chatter, a lot of talking, a lot of projects, a lot of busyness. There's just driving here, driving there. It's just really, really busy. If you don't have children, it could be grandchildren that are going to take up your time. If you're retired, it's just going to be people that are going to need your attention, things that you volunteer, giving of your time. It's just going to be really busy in the beginning of March for you. There's a lot to do, so much to do, so little time. They're the words that I'm hearing for you, that I'm hearing for you. I feel like January, February for some of you, and for some of you, this is going to be the beginning of March as well. Don't create your own issues. Don't create more problems than you need to. A lot of things that you are going to create are of your making. They're things that you can change by your perception, by the way you're thinking, by the way you're viewing things. That can be changed. So be mindful of that. If feeling, I also want to say feeling trapped, feeling like the walls are coming in on you. So it's about you taking responsibility for that and taking some time out, doing something for you, slowing down the process, delegating. You're needing to do that. You're needing to just give yourself some space. Give yourself some space to breathe. Okay, give yourself some space to breathe as well. You've got the Palace of Wands crossing you, and I love these Palace cards. The Palace of Wands. It's about you taking time out to be creative, taking time out to do something that brings you joy, something that brings you satisfaction, something that you enjoy doing. It could be playing with the children, it could be taking them to the park, it could be doing things with them, doing family things. Also, I want to say to you, if you're in a family situation with children and you're really busy, make sure that your other half is helping out, carrying some of the burden, because I feel like a lot of it is left to you. A lot of it is left to you to do. So ask for help, delegate, ask for some assistance. Make sure that your partner is also helping you out here. so that you have got time to pursue what brings you joy, what you're wanting to do, because you're going to have this urge to really do that, to be creative. If you write, if you paint, if you what pottery, whatever it is, I mean, there's no, cooking, whatever, gardening, whatever creativity is to you, decorating, have time to do something that brings you pleasure as well. Okay, it's about not dwelling on the difficulties in any situation. If you're feeling emotionally sad, or tired, or needing emotional assistance, then you need to not reflect on everything that's gone wrong, but look at what is working for you, what potential is there for you, because it's on a subconscious level. I feel like you are getting tired. You are reflecting and looking at, well, what's the purpose of all of this? But there is things to be thankful for. There are things that you do enjoy doing. So don't reflect just on the negative side of things. Also look at what is positive in your life, what is working in your life, what is going on that is coming together for you. Okay. There is also around you, there is this Queen of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, male or female. The Queen of Cups can be male or female, but some very significant figure that is there, that is playing a significant role in your situation here. For some of you, it's a positive thing. For some of you, it's not a positive thing. But this person does play a prominent role in how things are working out for you in everyday life. For some of you, it's a person that does offer support, that does nurture, that is giving and is loving and is caring. Okay, that is emotion. For some of you, this signifies you and you being extremely emotional. So make sure you keep it real. Make sure you look at the whole situation. Don't jump to hasty conclusions because you're tired. Take time out to do something that you enjoy. Tap into your creativity. Because it's busy. It's going to be really busy. The first 2 weeks of March are going to be insanely busy for you. And, that busyness can reap really positive things. It can be really, because you're really productive. If you've got your own business, you're busy. If you're at work, you're working overtime, which brings in abundance, which is really good, which allows you to do things that you've wanted to do. There's new plans, new ideas that are being born. There's the birth of a child, a grandchild, the birth of new ideas, new plans, new business that reaps rewards, that brings in a lot of positive things for you. It can be extremely positive. So you need to make sure you take time out to tap into what it is you want to do, what motivates you, what brings you pleasure, because there is lots of work there for you, and it's possibly that work that brings in the abundance that you're seeking, the rewards that you're seeking, the success that you're seeking, that allows you to create a life that you want to create, that you're happy with. It's going to be really important. There's also new beginnings. Again, you've got the wands, and that's new beginnings in your life's purpose, your creativity, the way you do things, the way you work. Okay, there is a real push forward. There is a real push forward. There's a volcano in the background that erupts. So just make sure that, you deal with any issues that you've got up front in the beginning of March, so that when these new beginnings aren't a product of hasty words or an explosion of some sort. Really sort things out before it gets to that stage. But there is a new beginning there for you. Your ability to pursue what you're wanting to pursue. You're going to have an aha moment of, this is what I want to do. This is what's going to bring me joy. This is what I'm needing to do. Make sure you keep it real, though. Make sure you're realistic. What you're needing, what you want to fulfill, what you want to create, how you want your life to go. Because the opportunities are there to bring into your life what it is you want, what it is you're needing. Just make sure that it's realistic. Make sure that it's realistic. Make sure that you're making the right choices and decisions for the right reasons. Don't be tempted to make choices and decisions for an outcome that somebody else wants or what you think you might want. Really think about what it is you want, but don't be manipulated into making choices that suit somebody else. This is something to be mindful of here. That any changes that you're bringing in, anything that you're asking someone else to do, that you're being really, you're doing it for the right reasons. The choices and decisions that you're making for the right reasons. Not for an ulterior motive. Not because you want a particular outcome and you're manipulating somebody else into doing that for you so you get what you want, or that somebody else is manipulating you to get you to do what they want. Any choices and decisions you make sure that you're being honest with yourself in making those choices and decisions, because then you've got the Knight of Cups here, and the Knight of Cups is about emotionally going down into deeper depths, taking something beneath the surface. A project, taking a project that you feel passionate about and taking it right to the end, really making the steps to start this project and carry it through. If you're in a relationship that you are honest with your emotions, and you dig deep in your emotions to really work out how you're feeling and where you're at and what you're wanting. If you're in a new relationship, that's about taking that relationship, going beneath the surface, not just staying on the surface as far as emotions go, but going deep, going beneath the surface, exploring the potential of that relationship. It's going to be different for all of you, but it is going to be, the last week of March is going to be a month to explore your emotions, to explore your passions, to explore your interests, to explore your joy, but make sure you're doing it for the right reasons. Absolutely. So I hope that reading makes sense for you, my lovely Aquarians. I'm going to draw a card now from the Angels of Abundance to see what is in store for you. That's way too many that have fallen out. We can't read half the deck, can we? So let's have a look at how this month is going to be summarized for you. Oh, there's two, so I will give you two. Two have fallen out. Let's have a look at what they say. So I've got pay yourself first, and that is really about looking after your needs first, looking out for what you're wanting. And if you are happy with where you're at, you're going to give that joy to everyone else that is around you. If you're happy, everyone else is happy. Make yourself your most important financial obligation by setting aside a portion of your income every time you're paid. This loving form of self-care ensures that you'll have savings to invest in your present and your future. And that's not just financial savings, that's also your energetic reserves. Make sure you don't give out to everybody else and there's nothing left for you. You've always got to have something in reserve for you so that you have got the energy to work out where you're headed, what you want to do, what choices and decisions you want to make, and what you want from your life. So it's really important, which brings us back to the beginning of that reading when I said I feel like there's a lot happening and that your energy is spread thin and it's just going out to everyone. Make sure you keep something in reserve. Make sure you self-nurture in March. That's going to be really important, really, really important. And then there's words of abundance here. Words of abundance. That's the second card you got. And you have the ability to instantly manifest abundance by choosing powerfully positive words. Always describe your own and the world's economic situation in loving and optimistic terms, and that is what you attract for yourself and others. So it's about having positive self-talk and encouragement. Find time to self-nurture. Keep some energy in reserve for you. That's really important, because that's where this manipulation comes in. Don't be manipulated to just do everything and give out all your energy where others might just be cruising through and it's at your personal cost. So be mindful of that in March, because you're really needing to work out where you're headed, where it's taking you, where you're going. I hope this reading resonates with you, my lovely Aquarians. I wish you many blessings, ease and grace, self-nurture and self-love for the month of March.